Okay, I guess this picture is very yellow. That's on me. I can untwist these earbuds real quick. Don't try and choke me. All right. Why do all these games end with shooting reactors?
Hold your fire. They're not registering.
Yeah, maybe because you're an alien man. Hello, I am also an alien friend. Oh, didn't work. Didn't work.
You hear that?
Oh, that didn't work out.
You hear that?
I'm trying. I was in cover, and I still died.
You hear that?
Shit. Always, you gotta remember how to do the stuff.
You hear that?
Yeah, shoot that guy. He doesn't... Oh, nope. You're shooting me. I said to shoot that guy. Yay. Before we go. Hey, do you have one of them shoot through walls guns over here for me to borrow? You do. Hey.
Blake to Echo, we've reached the engineering level. Little resistance.
That's the name of the game!
To the reactor are locked down. We're gonna need you to open them up from the control room.
He said it. He said the name of the video game. I guess somehow this guy knows that we go out this door and not the other door.
Great. More patrol drones. Keep quiet and stay low.
Or just shoot him. That seemed like a good plan.
Jesus, this place is huge. Should have brought a bigger nuke.
Dog, it is 1950 something. Do bigger nukes exist?
Hello.
Hello.
Back to Resistance 2.
Yep.
For the ending.
For the ending. This is the last area of Resistance 2. I'm being shot.
That seems like the standard.
That's true.
Shot and or chewed on by some kind of alien. What is hitting you?
It's one of the people with the guns that shoots through walls.
Oh, okay. You both have the gun that shoots through walls.
Yes.
I feel like there could have been a really fun sequence in this where it's like you just have to fight a ton of dudes with the guns that shoot through walls, but you also have a bunch of those guns on your side and you're just shooting at each other through like a full building or something.
That would be entertaining.
A massive gunfight, but with a wall in the way. And you're doing it all through the X-ray vision.
This is a cool room.
I do appreciate that you've now moved into big alien territory again. Like, the Louisiana section was cool, but it felt really weird for the opening of the final level.
Yeah. It felt like it should have been like you go to Louisiana and then you like end up in Iceland. And that's when they're like, hey, you have too much of... You didn't take your space drugs. Like, we said that you have to remember to take your space drugs all the time. Remember when we said that? And you were just like, no, there's no time to take the space drugs.
No, he'll simply overcome the alien virus through willpower.
That's not how space viruses work.
It's also not how real viruses work. Take your medicine, people. I really like this. That is where this is going, right? Is that your character is just going to overcome the alien virus with willpower, and then you get superpowers. And you become like extra superhero man for the third game.
So I do know a little about the third game, and I do know that this guy is not in the third game.
Oh, okay. That gives me some hope. Because I was really hoping that the moral of this story is not going to be you can just ignore your doctor's orders and don't take medication as long as you're the main character. Like, Maybe you will heroically sacrifice yourself to
I-
do a
I-
big explodo on the alien base.
I do know that the main character of the next game is that guy.
Oh, it's the guy that's with you?
Yeah.
Okay. Isn't he the guy that's been threatening to shoot you the entire game?
Yes.
Okay, good. That gives me even more hope, because I've kind of been on that guy's side for a while.
You're not wrong.
Every time he puts a gun to your main character's head, I'm a little more on his side. It really can't be overstated enough. You are actively glowing with alien energy.
Yes.
You can't see it because you're in first-person view, but every time they cut to a cutscene and they show how bad your main character looks, it's like, how are they still traveling with you? This is crazy. There's a lot of gunfire happening in that hallway.
There really is. It's very loud. There is music playing, but I could not hear it over the noise of a bajillion guns.
You have so little health in this game.
Yes.
Everything that hits you immediately puts the screen into like an almost black and white filter, and it's crazy. Like, you know what would have been interesting if you actually got more health as the game progressed due to not taking the alien drugs.
Yeah.
And it's like you're stronger, but also clearly this is not good for you. Oh,
That is what.
guys.
That is not the big guys that explode, which is nice.
Okay.
Just big guys with like shield crossbows that.
I saw very large shields in the distance and got worried.
Because that's kind of how the first game worked. Was in like that first level, you don't have as much health, and then after you get the alien virus, you get all of the regenerating health. So it would make sense that as your alien virus progresses, that it would be
We made it to the control terminal. Just give me a
you would have more health, but I think they decided to make this not Halo a bit too much not Call of Duty, so the time to kill is very short.
negative. Zero movement.
Yeah, the thing is, it's disorienting to me how fast it goes from like you're fine, you're standing somewhere, you get
To-
hit by a bullet from out of nowhere. The screen is immediately hard to see and blurry. There's a vignette effect, and it's like, I don't know. It seems like you go from like fine to dead almost immediately,
Yes.
and it gives you very little time to actually respond to where you're taking fire from because you so quickly die from it.
Yes. I would agree with this assessment. I would also say that I think the big guys with the explodey guns were in the first game and were less annoying there because you had more health. And just like it was getting caught by one was not an immediate death sentence. Because odds are if you're caught by one, you will be caught by two, and then you will die in this game. Who put the lava in the tower?
Looks like you're approaching the engine rooms. Thermal noise in the area is making it hard to spot hostiles, so you'd better stay alert.
I mean, every good evil tower needs a lava room.
I guess.
There should be a pressure-sealed door ahead of you. Gonna have to override it from here. Give me a second. Okay.
I assume it's this door? It is that door. This a door? No. I kind of figured it wasn't going to be a door, but I had to know.
On the far side of the room should be the quickest route to the override.
Are we sure this is lava and not just like alien?
It
goo?
could just be alien goo. It is very yellow to be lava.
That's what I was thinking.
Hale, I'm seeing movement behind you.
Which honestly, if it's alien goo, I feel like your character should just be fine, right?
Yeah.
You just dive in it.
There there is a very funny moment before you joined the stream where like the first combat encounter, the enemies don't see you, quote unquote, because they make a comment of like, they're not hostile. And I was like, oh, is it because I'm an alien? And so I walked up to them, and then they started shooting me. And I was like, that is not why
Yeah,
they are not
As
hostile.
they do.
And it was like, oh, it's because I'm an alien, so I'm just going to go say hello. Ah!
Nah.
Hale, I'm seeing movement
Also, the more I think about the alien goo, the more my brain has now gone to the point where I am picturing an alien goo version of the Kool-Aid Man. And it's like, you remember those like Resistance ads where they just have like the alien face on things?
Yeah.
It's that, but it's the Kool-Aid Man, and the face on the Kool-Aid Man is like a weird Resistance alien face. And he's just making incomprehensible gurgling noises, and he's full of the glowing alien goo instead of Kool-Aid.
That's a very fun idea. I'm gonna try this other gun that has like a sniper thing, so I can maybe get headshots on the guys who just suddenly appear once this door opens.
Hale, I'm seeing movement behind you.
Much better.
I only see one blip still moving. I hope that's you.
It is me this third time that there was only one blip still moving.
There is reading white high.
This is water?
There should be doors ahead of you.
That-
Take the one on the left.
Wait, what? Help me out here.
Uh-huh.
He said the water in this room is reading white hot.
Uh-huh.
Shouldn't that be impossible due to the fact that it would boil
Yes.
as water does when it gets hot?
Yes.
I mean, you know, alien physics or something. Was it
It,
an
it
invisible
was
guy?
one of the invisible guys.
Okay. I was
Uh,
literally like, what the hell killed you there? I thought like one of the things you walked by exploded or something.
There should be doors ahead of you. Take the one
I was not prepared for invisible guys, so I just was like, do.
You've always got to be prepared for invisible guys. Never take a moment to relax or enjoy the scenery in this game. Always be looking out for invisible guys.
It's like Resident Evil 4 up in here, where it's just like, oh, you're walking? Guess what, buddy? Here's Krauser, and he's gonna knife you.
Speaking of Capcom games, how's the Prognotic?
Well, I'm still in the tree zone,
Tree
but
Zone's fun.
but farther into the tree zone than I was before. I've not quite gotten to the second tree.
Why did you step out from behind cover?
I don't know. The
You know
problem
you have so little health.
those guys have the gun that shoots through walls, so cover's
Ah, okay.
kind of not a.
Okay.
water in there is reading white high. Better keep a good distance.
There are ways to like affect what the boiling point of water is, like with pressure. And...
Well, yeah, I'm sure crazy alien science, maybe they're doing, but like,
But white hot is a very specific phrase.
also this water is clearly yellow.
That's also true.
This is yellow hot.
Not as hot as white hot.
Alien ship is filled
Oh.
with superheated piss. Why,
Ah.
you could say.
Now I have a shoot through walls gun. You're
That's what you want.
fucked now. I like that in this game, their guns that shoots through walls does not shoot through the force fields, which was not the case in the first game.
That is nice. I mean, it makes sense. It's like, why would the aliens build force fields tech that their own guns could shoot through?
Well, because you put the force field in front of you and then you shoot through it.
Yeah.
Nice work, Lieutenant.
Give me more ammo for the gun that shoots through walls. It seems like this should be a bigger hallway than it is. And there's like weird texturing things. But
Careful. Something's moving dead ahead of you. You see it?
whoa! Oh, there's two of them.
Oh, that was good.
It's fucking
I appreciate the second one just kind of
invisibleness.
slapped you in the face.
Yeah.
Just pop. Ah, those invisible guys are jerks.
They really are.
I-
Go again. Okay, there are at least two invisible guys here.
At least.
Oh, there are 3!
But could there be 4?
There were 4, just not in that section.
Echo, this is Blake. They're closing in on us at the blast doors. We're down to our last clips. We need those doors open now.
Blake, calm down. I'm dealing with invisible guys.
Have them open any second. Roger, Echo. We're counting on it.
They're annoying as heck.
Also, my earlier hope concerning the main character has receded a bit, and now I'm like, what if this ends with you like ascending and becoming a space god or something? Like, just because this guy's not the main character does not mean that like you're going to be punished for your actions.
Certainly being punished by drones for my actions currently.
Well, I mean, you, the player, will be punished for your actions of playing this game. But you, the character, may not be punished for your recklessness. is what I'm
Nathan
saying.
Hale.
Is that his name?
That is his name.
I mean, it's not the worst main character name.
There are more generic white guy protagonist names.
Yeah.
Where am I? Where go? What do?
I mean, all those drones were there for a reason.
Do I go down the drone hole? It appears that I go down the drone hole.
Yeah.
Hang in there. You're getting close. The reactor control hub should be just ahead of you. Blast door override will be inside.
Also, remember to watch out for invisible guys.
Get those blast doors down and let's blow this thing. Okay, looks like you've entered the control hub. The override for the blast doors is accessed from the catwalk at the top. You see it?
Head on a swivel for invisible guys.
I have no reason to suspect there will be one here other than that this game loves throwing them at you.
They really do.
Do you have a favorite invisible enemy in games?
What's the one in RE4 called again?
I think is it the Novistador?
It might. I don't remember the name of it, but that's probably the answer.
The bug guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are Novistadors. Those guys are fun because they also die in like a single bullet.
Yeah. To be fair, these guys also generally die in like a single bullet, but
Yeah, Novistadors also, generally speaking, don't one-shot you.
that's very true. Which the
Generally, you're much more durable in RE4.
point of advantage to what's it? Yeah, RE4. That RE4 is a good video game. Who knew?
It's pretty good.
Yes, sir. Take the elevator to the external decks. I'll guide you from there.
I think Troy Baker got.
No.
All right, good. That elevator should take you to the ship exterior. Looks like we caught a break. They're moving the bomb towards your position.
The aliens are going to nuke you. We thought we were going to nuke the aliens, but it turns out... Yeah, let's stick with what I got, and if that's an error, then that's an error.
For the record, I've also been trying to think of an answer to the invisible enemies question, and I don't think I really have an invisible enemy in mind that is like, oh, this one's fun. I think it's always been annoying to me.
That's true. Like, I mostly just said Novistadors because they're invisible enemies in a game that I like, and that I could think of immediately.
Aren't there invisible dudes in Vanquish?
I don't remember.
I feel like there are stealth robots in Vanquish, but part of me is also thinking I might just be thinking of the Crystal Viper. The Crystal Viper is rad, but it's also not invisible.
It has unfortunately been a hot minute since I've played Vanquish.
I don't think there were any invisible guys in Binary Domain.
No. Can I have health, please?
I was thinking there were invisible Geth dudes, I think, in Mass Effect 1 or 2. Probably both, honestly. But I remember they weren't terrible. I think I liked them in 2 because they would cloak up and then fire like a fuck-off huge laser beam, which was fun. They had like the sniper rifle ability that just made it like a laser cannon for a second.
Speaking of games I have not played in a extremely long time, the Mass Effect trilogy.
Fair. Fair. Now, I remember invisible enemies in TMC 3, but they were like these weird squid things.
Oh,
that
there's two of them.
Rarely go invisible. Those weren't great. They love sending two of the big exploding guys at you at a time, I've noticed.
Yeah, they do.
I was gonna comment on that earlier, where I was like, I feel like every time these guys show up, it's in a pair, which is annoying. So it makes it that much harder to avoid the explosions.
Oops. No. Drop the rocket launcher, pick up the other gun with the ammo in it. That was like the least bad fight against the large men.
That's true. It does help they give you a rocket launcher.
Yes.
Listen to me. The situation is critical. They're moving the bomb toward an exhaust.
Oh, they're gonna bomb Mexico.
Hale, are you reading me? You gotta move. You're right behind them. Keep moving.
Also, my understanding is that there is no actual timer, even though they're like, you gotta go!
Ah, it's the Baldur's Gate 3 strategy.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to yell about how vital it is that you hurry up, but also there's no time limit, and in fact, moving fast will fuck you.
Isn't there's like...
Speaking of moving... Oh, go ahead.
There's like one situation in that game where like you do actually kind of have to hustle, right? Like, because like there's the one moment where it's like, if you send people over, if you do the bad guy thing and send people over to the glade, but you're doing it to betray them, like you do actually kind of have to go. That's like the one time they're like, if I recall correctly.
I think there might also be a moment in Act 3, but it's not like time-based so much as like progression-based, where it's like, once you do this thing, you have a limited amount of time to do this other thing, I believe.
Yes.
There's like a quest that you start, and once you've started it, you have a limited amount of time to finish it. But also Act 3 is the act I know the least about because it is overwhelming.
Act 3 is the act I know the least about because I've done it one time. And we did it in a very non-ideal way, I think.
Oh.
Because this was the only time I've beaten Baldur's Gate 3 was on honor mode with a group of people. And so we were doing it. So we had a bunch of weird things to kind of shoot through, Dude, we're just bombing this random place in Mexico. It's not, the human race is not extinct from that. We kind of didn't do anything in Act 3 except like trigger what you had to and then go to the end. That was kind of all we did because it was honor
Getting out of
mode
the
and it was
circus?
scary. We did not. I did it on my own playthrough and that was
Okay,
entertaining.
well, there we go then. Did you get to hear Raphael's song?
I did. We did that in the honor mode playthrough.
Okay.
I did blink the
The Incubus.
yes, the incubus slash succubus.
Did you do it so that you could have that one really good line to make fun of Raphael later?
Yes,
Nice.
because I was the bard, therefore I was always the one who did the talking. So I did
The face
it.
of the party.
Yes,
Bards are really good at Baldur's Gate 3.
they really are. I learned that, especially I was a bard warlock,
Mhm.
and boy, that combination is really powerful.
Yeah.
Because I had like there was a thing that was like, oh, if you're a bard, you can add your charisma to cantrip checks, cantrip damage, and then you have Eldritch Blast, and then you just fire a bajillion nukes constantly at people.
Yeah, a lot of people dislike the Warlock in 5e just because it's like, well, you're just Eldritch Blasting all the time. It's like, yeah, but sometimes that's what you want to do.
Sometimes you just got to start blasting.
Yeah.
Oh, oh hello.
Did you walk into like a trap room? Well, yes, because that thing's there. Is this the boss fight?
This appears to maybe be the boss fight.
Man, he should really stop hanging on the wall and letting you shoot him in the face.
With a minigun.
Seems like a bad strategy for him.
Oh, look at his gross little face.
Oh, he's got a gross little person face in there.
Yeah. That is, in fact, a big fancy man. He is very unhappy with this little room that I am in. And yet has somehow not broken the wall that leads to forward progression. That other... there it is. Oh, hey.
What is he doing?
I don't know. Hanging out, trying to
What was that?
get at me with his tentacles, I guess. I don't know.
He kind of didn't really, though.
It really didn't.
He messed up the walls a lot, but he didn't make many attempts to actually get you. Oh wait, you're in another very similar room. I wonder if we'll have to repeat the process.
Guess. Well, see, now he's trying, but he's too big and he can't get me.
See, this is why you don't turn into a giant flesh monstrosity.
That's true. You just stick as one of the little guys.
Yeah, you become a small flesh monstrosity. Like, and he's also he's like giant space jellyfish now. He's massive, and his anatomy is weird, and he's all like, he's got all these nodules and tendrils and stuff, legs.
I mean,
At this point, the only way for him to properly take a shower is to go find some sand and roll around like a chinchilla, right?
yes. Also, why is that how he's deciding to fucking attack? Is just take the big tentacles? Oh, that's so loud. And like grab on and then swipe with the little tentacles. That doesn't seem like a good use of anything,
Especially
really.
because it seems like he can just kind of freely float. Like, he doesn't need to hold on. Like, if he was using the big tentacles for leverage while he pulled the walls off, that would make more sense to me. But he can just freely float, so he doesn't need to hold on after he's already removed a wall. Oh, you died.
I died. I don't know where the checkpoint is.
It's very funny to me that the little guys with guns were so much more effective than their big boss.
Isn't that the way it normally is?
Not always. Sometimes the boss is actually way more dangerous.
I just mean, you know, something, something, boss makes a dollar, I make a dime, something, something. Yes, I do believe that this is the big boss that is the weird floating tentacleman. Additionally, guess we do this again. I really don't understand. Also, when the screen goes like this, like, it's hard to aim. Like, you just kind of drift in directions. And by it's hard to aim, I mean you just drift in directions and it's very easy to correct for. This guy is not very good at his psychic powers, I don't think, despite being...
Despite that being, I believe, his entire thing.
Yes.
It's hard for me to tell if shooting him is even doing anything.
I don't know.
Is he just scripted to tear the walls off and then leave? When you go to the next zone? Or
Ow!
does he actually have some kind of health that is being whittled down?
Let me see if I can... Guide does say that you do have to shoot him, so I'm just gonna...
That makes sense. Like, it makes sense that you would, it just seems unclear to me how much shooting is necessary. Because it felt at some points like he was just trying to catch, like his animations are just trying to catch up to the damage that had been done. Where he was like, well, I gotta remove all these walls before he can move on to the next area. Kind of thing.
He's gotta get there, he's gotta, you know, do his little tentacle swipe. Gotta occasionally make the screen wonky. That's your guy, man. You're physicsing your guy almost off the cliff there. It does seem to that when they make the horrifying noise, that's when it's time to move on to the next section.
See what I have seen. You would do anything in your power to reach the other side.
Ouch. Oh, he did his big loud scream like he's going away. It's time to move on, even though he only broke 2 of the platforms.
Oh, okay.
Also, checkpoint. That's nice.
Those are always welcome.
This area coming up does look like a big boss arena. It hangs for just a second. Oh, hey, there's a nuke. Oh, that just one hits you. Okay, that's good to know. Oops. They are highlighting that glowy orb thing, which makes me think I need to shoot the orb while he's in the... Oh, hey, thanks. Thanks for the tip. Do I shoot the orb in the middle, or do I shoot the... Seems like I shoot the one on the edge. Yeah, thank you. I got that. There we go. It's like that Evil Within 2 speedrun.
That was a very good speedrun.
I was not prepared for how much of the game you just skip.
I was not prepared for him flying through the air as much as he did.
Yeah, that too. Although, you know what is a good video game?
Mhm.
The Evil Within 2.
It is. It's fantastic. As a person with the hottest take of, I think it's better than RE4, I will endorse Evil Within 2 wholeheartedly.
Every so often, like, I go back and forth, but I think I lean more towards I think you're correct in that.
Like, it's not perfect, but nothing is. But overall, as far as the experience of just playing the game and it being a fun survival horror experience that mixes the cool, fun shooting with actual scary moments,
Yeah.
Evil Within 2 just rocks. All those bits with Stefano where you're in the crazy, like, shifting hallways and stuff. I don't know. I like it a lot.
These are real good.
Did you just touch that guy and absorb his alien mind powers?
I think I might have just touched that guy and absorbed his alien mind powers.
Look at yourself. That's not a pose of a good guy.
Copy that. Command, how much time do we have?
Oh, you got hands. You've equipped hands.
Get to the hangar.
What happens if you hit a hand button?
It's gonna be a close one.
I also think this is the one time there actually is a timer, as evidenced by the part where a timer has appeared on the screen.
Who the hell is Jordan Shepard? Oh, is that Daedalus?
I think that was the guy who got turned into Daedalus.
Okay.
I'm sure that if I read any of the intel, of which I think I found 3 of them, they would probably talk about that more.
Mhm.
I took their gravity stabilizers offline. I'm bugging out. I'll see you at the hangar, Lieutenant.
But I didn't, and so I don't.
Has there ever been like a franchise of gay? Oh, what happened?
That's what happens when you hit the hand button.
You got force push. Oh, you force Googify.
I have
That's right.
force in goo.
You force pushed all of the pieces of that man's body away from each other.
Anyway, sorry, you were
I was
asking.
wondering if there's ever been like a franchise of video games where every single installment had a different main character.
Prototype.
Okay, that counts. I guess technically also like Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
But in my head, I was thinking it would be funny if there was like, if like Resistance 1, you played as the Jordan Shepard guy, and in this game he became a flesh monster, so you kill him as this guy, but then this guy dies, and the third game you play as somebody else. Like a franchise where you always kill the previous protagonist in the new game.
Drakengard. Well, I guess you don't kill the Drakengard 2 guy in Drakengard 3.
Yeah.
Copy that. Command, how much time do we have?
Yeah, Grav has a point that like Final Fantasy, because Diablo, that's actually a good one.
Yeah.
But I don't think you kill any of the Diablo 3 people in Diablo 4, to my knowledge.
It could be in the DLC.
That's possible. 'Cause, yeah, in Diablo, the guy becomes Diablo for Diablo 2, and then
And then, like, the Diablo 2 people are, like, scattered throughout Diablo 3.
yeah.
I'm bugging out. I'll see you at the hangar, Lieutenant.
I do like that the weapon ammo thing is just a skull.
So I'm guessing because there is a timer, this will just be a level with no checkpoints.
Probably.
Is there a range limit on the gooification?
There does appear to be a range limit on the gooification.
Can you judge about how far, or
Not really.
unfortunate?
About that. It's about that far. uh. Okay, I do still have a flashlight. How do I get... Oh, do I, like... Is it this way? Okay, I think it is this way, is what I do. Oh, there is a checkpoint.
Oh, fun. Okay. I like that even though you have super alien mind powers that let you ghoulify people, you have not gotten any more resistant to bullets.
Nope. Oh, boy.
They couldn't have even given you some kind of like overshield for this part.
Nope. How do I... I can't...
Are you stuck behind geometry?
I'm not sure where I'm supposed to get... Oh, wait, there we go. Oh, well, I died. But, you know.
But hey, there was a checkpoint.
There was a checkpoint, so I don't have to do the entire thing over again. And now I know that
feel
to,
like-
jump at an angle there.
I feel like maybe one of the gooification buttons should be like a shield or something that like throws bullets back. Like
I will
a
t-
Titanfall shield.
I will tell you that both the fire and the alt fire here are gooify. And aim does nothing. I wish you could gooify faster. I also like that we've just taken to calling it gooification. It is a fun term. I guess there was still another guy to my right, and they killed me. To be fair, I feel like that might be, like, you know, that might be the correct ending, is just, you... That would be a fun ending for anything, is you do, like, they have the Halo escape sequence, and then you just die at the end. Which I guess is kind of Halo Reach-ish, but also not really.
But like, that'd be kind of funny, but I feel like it would also be annoying. Like, I feel like it'd be more appropriate if it was a Halo Reach situation where the last mission is escape, but if you don't, the game just ends.
Yeah.
It's like, well, you didn't escape.
I think there are games that do that.
Oh, I'm sure there are. Well, I mean, it's not quite the same because in Halo Reach you can't survive the survive level, but it's
Yeah.
that idea. But I don't know, because I feel like it'd be a dick move to make you play through an extended escape sequence that you might like have to fail and restart multiple times, and then when you get to the end, you just die regardless.
Well, I don't think. I think the way I would set it up would be like, even if you do a bunch of crazy speedrun stuff, the timer is too short, and then it just ends whenever you die.
See, you say this, but then hard cut to like a GDQ where someone is playing your game,
Yeah.
and they spin in a circle 3 times, then launch themselves 600 feet through the air and end up with the escape point.
You're
and
not
they just wait there
wrong.
for the timer to run out reading donations.
I know.
But you can't really prepare for speedrunners.
That's true.
If there's one thing GDQ taught us this year. I recommend the Balatro run, but half of that recommendation is the thumbnail for the Balatro run.
I did see the thumbnail for the Balatro run.
What happened?
That
But
seems
also it's
bad.
But also, it's very fun.
They are calling to us.
Is that a planet? Are you in space?
Stay back. This is just the beginning.
Okay, now we shoot this man.
Yeah, you should have shot already, to be honest.
It was an honor.
Whoa! Okay. Hell yeah.
Okay. All right. I really hope that the third game does not open with him slapping a bionic faceplate on the main character of 2 and being like, he's back.
That's a hell of an ending.
Oh, that's just credits.
Yeah.
All right. So, did you guys fly into space? Is that what happened there?
I don't think so. I think we're probably still on Earth. I just don't understand the.
It looked like there was just a fucking planet floating above the Earth. Or like
Yeah.
the ruins of a planet. So it's like either you teleported a planet to Earth, which is bad, or you flew into space, which is not great either. But all right.
All right.
Resistance 2.
That was
Better than
Resistance 2.
1.
Yeah.
Wait. The health thing is a problem.
The health thing is a problem, but it is slightly made up for with better checkpointing.
Okay, fair.
Like
How do
if
we
it
feel about the weapon selection?
there are guns that I missed, but I think it was still all right. Minigun less cool, but it did have like the buzz blades and I like the better auger, considering that it stops other bullets, or stops other auger bullets with the shield. Looks better, is not just like kind of samey tone all the time. Like there was contrast.
I really thought that guy in the credits was named Mike Action for a second.
Ryan Davis. Not that one. There's a Terrance
Yeah.
and a Terrence.
TJ Fixman.
I think that guy writes comics.
I can see it.
That guy has done something that is not video game.
I always appreciate a good alias in the credits, and I really appreciate that the guy named Vladimir was just called the Russian.
Oh, he wrote a weird Netflix movie that my parents watched.
No, speaking of weird things I've been watching, have you seen Widow's Bay?
I have not.
Okay, I recommend it. I think we briefly talked about it before, but
Yes.
recommend. I think that's a good show.
Dave Boat. The I think the way you or Rob described it as it's tension that you can't tell if it's building up to a scare or a punchline
Mm-hmm.
makes sense to me because there was some interview with Jordan Peele, I think, where he was like, writing horror and writing comedy is very similar.
It makes sense. I just never thought of it before.
Yeah. Where it's just it is about building tension in uncomfortable situations, and then in comedy you end with a punchline, and in horror you end with a dead body.
Yeah.
Buzz Burrows. I think I made this comment in either the credits of Resistance 1 or Killzone. That is not the name of the host of Buzz Quiz World. It's just Buzz, even though I keep thinking that it is Buzz Burrows. Because Buzz Burrows does sound like that would be a good game show host name.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's just the alliteration.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good.
God. Speaking of alliteration, I just got to bring this up.
Uh-oh.
In the Marvel Magic the Gathering card set,
Mm-hmm.
one of it's not a named card. It's just I forget what it is. It's something like Heroic Brawler, or something like Brave Brawler. I think there's just a dude on there who's one of those deep pull characters. It's a guy named D-Man
Yes.
who kind of just dresses like Wolverine but with a big D on his chest. I think his name is like Dennis Dumphy. But I don't know. I love Dennis Dumphy, D-Man.
Sean Falcon.
It's just a good, strong name.
Yeah.
But yeah, Resistance 2. Pretty
Resistance
good.
2. It is better than Resistance 1. Not the highest
Alright.
bar to clear, but it did clear
But
it.
it did clear it.
Yeah.
Any plans for what's next?
I have like a couple options. I don't know yet. We'll find out on Wednesday what I settle on.
I've got an idea.
Is it Oxenfree 2?
Yes, god damn it.
I will say that's one of the options, and the fact that you brought it up has made it more likely that that will be the option.
I have been waiting to talk about that game story with somebody for like fucking what, like 6 years now?
That game is not that old.
since it came out.
That game is only 3 years old.
Okay, I've been waiting for 3 years, which, considering the state of the world, has felt like 6 years.
That's very true.
Was there a reason you didn't end up playing it, or?
I started it, and then let me see what came out in 2023. Oh my god, I can't type. 2023 in video. List video. Okay, they've changed the way Wikipedia does this thing. Okay, full disclosure, I don't know why I stopped, because there's like nothing kind of in the immediate vicinity that's like, that's why I would have switched over to. The closest option would be it released the month before Baldur's Gate 3.
Eh.
And why I didn't finish it in the like full month in between, I could not tell you. I have slept since then.
I mean, hopefully, a few times at least.
Really starting to get into the era of really long credits, aren't we?
So I was gonna say, this isn't like Ubisoft level, but it's not short either.
The music has stopped.
Oh, sorry, random headline I just stumbled across that's interesting, but also kind of worrying. It's the kind of headline that would make me uncomfortable.
Uh-oh.
Which is a Valve Steam Machine update. Says the red light overheating warning is showing earlier than it should. An update will be on the way soon to fix it so that the temperature warning threshold will be at 100 degrees Celsius. And I feel like I would want it to warn me sooner than that.
That Steam Machine is white hot.
Your Steam Machine should not look like the Resistance 2 main character in the final level.
I don't know if this music is copyrighted or not, so I'm just going to kind of keep chatting a little bit over it as we learn about first-party quality assurance in Asia.
No, but if you don't mind my asking, what are some of the other options you were bouncing around?
So some of the other options I was bouncing around, I did pick up before the end of the Steam sale 2 other like point-and-click adventure games that might be after Killzone 2 in Feline Forensics, and the Meowseum Mystery was one. And then the other one was one that I had never heard of, but I found like a external Steam search because I was looking for something that was about exactly $2. And it's a game from the people who made that Unavowed game, the modern magic fantasy thing.
Yeah.
And it's called Emerald City Confidential. And you're Dorothy, but you're a private eye in Oz.
Okay, that does sound kind of rad.
And I was like, that seems kind of neat for being a game from people who make a lot of point-and-click adventure games that I like, and also $2. That seems like a crazy combination. I know Creative Assets Manager is, you're managing creative assets, but I like to imagine the creative is describing manager and not assets. It's an assets manager, but he's really creative.
I like the idea that in that case you'd have two of them, and one of them would not be listed as the creative one.
Exactly.
Like, if we're honest, this guy not getting where our money's worth out of him.
I mean, he's really good at managing the assets. He lacks the creativity that this other guy does. Charlotte Panther. We had Sean Falcon earlier, and then we have Charlotte Panther. Lots of fun animal names. How many different localization services does it take to make one video game?
I mean, was Resistance 2 like a big like international launch kind of thing?
I mean, probably.
Maybe they were just really pushing for this game to be a big hit overseas. They were like, well, let's get like a bunch of different translations and stuff going.
2008. Thanks, Sean Layden. That's a bad name for your website to promote this in hindsight. I'm just gonna leave this over here because I'm not gonna say that on air. But I mean, you know, it was used before and then used again and then used in the middle for this dumb video game. But sure, maybe not ideal.
Phew.
Also, if you scroll up, you can see a very angry-looking Travis Willingham.
Yep.
That's a weird thing. Apparently, they released digital versions of Resistance 1 and 2 sometime after April 8th, 2014, but only in Europe.
Huh.
Okay, the music has definitely stopped now, which makes me think we're getting close to the end.
You'd hope so.
I would hope so.
They use lip syncing software.
Sure. Western Swing is on here twice.
Maybe they used it twice.
They used it twice. Oh, that would be a good thing to add to the. I've also been doing a lot of Dead as Disco lately, and I've
Mhm.
found a website that lets you grab video game music. So I grabbed even more Anarchy Reigns and Mad World stuff.
Yep.
But yeah, hey, both those games work real well with Dead as Disco. I'm gonna let you all know that right now.
Yep.
Uh,
I mean, look, if it was from a Platinum game soundtrack, it probably works in Dead as Disco fairly well.
Yeah. But
For the record, Bayonetta's soundtrack also pretty good.
I Battle Hymn of the Republic. I did notice that, and I wasn't going to comment on it, considering the promotional website that I saw on the Wikipedia page that I linked to make me mad there. But yeah. But yeah, Battle Hymn of the Republic made me remember Wasteland 3's amazing soundtrack.
Yep.
I think somebody liked Persona 3 on this moderator
See
team.
that, yes. I miss the times when people had like their online handles listed here in the credits.
Oh, we keep the jokes from Spyro going. Connect PSP.
I love that it just cuts back to the main menu so you can look at the hero,
Yeah.
who looks about a step removed from being a random enemy you shoot in the first level of a Doom game.
I got like a bunch of points, which makes me think there'd be like a door or something, but maybe it's for like the online that doesn't exist anymore. Anyway, that'll do it for Resistance 2. Join us next time for something. It will probably be Oxenfree 2 at this point.
It might be.
I would say
You might change your mind.
I might change my mind, but there is a better than average chance it will be Oxenfree 2. But that will happen on Wednesday because I like to take a break.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Breaks are nice.
Can't stream all the time.
You really can't.
I mean, you could, but then you'd turn your life into some kind of bizarre social experiment, like Truman Show style thing.
And yeah, I don't want to do that. I like not doing that, to be honest.
That's. I feel like most people would agree with you there.
I like the movie The Truman Show, but I don't want to live it.
Yeah. Would you want to live the other side of it, where you are directing someone's life like some kind of sadistic god?
I mean, no.
I was gonna say you played The Sims like a week ago.
I did, and
And
so
what
like,
is The Sims but that?
well, the thing about The Sims and The Truman Show, and is that in The Sims, it's not real people.
That's true.
It's lines of code. When The
how
Truman
far
Show,
does
it's a real
technology
people.
advance? But how far does technology advance before you start to feel uncomfortable playing The Sims?
Pretty far, like farther than we are now. Because
Yeah.
I feel like right now it's like that silly Peace Walker comic where Strangelove is just like, pretend you're the boss, and then the computer says I'm the boss, and then Strangelove is like, oh my god, it's the boss.
Yep. No, that is exactly where we're at right now. It's hilarious. Look, in a lot of ways, the current world mirrors Metal Gear Solid in ways that I'm super uncomfortable with.
Yeah.
I continue to look at news headlines and be like, I wish Kojima was less right.
Boy. Evergreen statement. Anyway,
But yeah,
that's Resistance 2. It's better than the first game. We'll find out if Killzone 2 is better than the first game in a couple
Eventually.
weeks. Probably. Join us next time for not that, for probably Oxenfree 2. But on that note, good night, everybody.
good night, everybody.